You are now in tune to the DJ Show. I don't want nobody. I don't
There is no cure, no way to control it. It's totally automatic whenever you're around. I want to control it. Yo, where's that from? What?
Isn't that Vice City?
Yes, sir. That Fever 105. That's my shit. Say
I was
that.
playing Vice City. I beat it not that long ago. My first time ever beating Vice City.
I never beat Vice City, bro.
I never beat it because my PS2, once there's a scratch in there, the game wants to freeze at a certain point. Same thing with True Crime. I used to play it, and it would freeze at a certain mission. I could never get past it. Now I'm about to beat it on my computer.
The only GTA I've beaten, actually it's only two. I beat GTA 5 and I beat San Andreas. I never beat Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, you're bugging.
I got close, but I ain't beat it. I don't think about it. I still got that. I think I still got that.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir. We live, baby. We been live.
Oh, we been live?
I didn't even do the intro because I was singing that song. But that's all right, though. Because what is good, y'all? It's your boy, Infinitely Longer.
Hey, your boy, Big Dud, and this is the
D&J show. Oh. Play that.
Yes, sir. Let's see.
You said Big Dud. You don't call yourself Golden Voice no more?
Golden Voice Ninja. Yeah, I forgot. Yo.
I was to say, you done changed the name. Hold on now. It's about to be the DMB show now.
Yeah.
See, bro, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another podcast. I hope y'all are having a great week. I ain't gonna lie, my week has been pretty depressing. I ain't gonna lie. It's been raining all week.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Not the only one, bro.
Y'all getting up there too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's depressing out here, bro. Like, I didn't even drive last. I was supposed to drive last night, but I just wasn't feeling it, bro. I was feeling so down. Like, that negativity, man, it be weighing down on me sometimes. Like, I try every day to stay positive. You know what I'm saying? But when you get news and shit just start happening, kind of just make you want to crawl up in the bed and just hide all day,
Yeah.
But I am happy. I'm feeling a little bit better today versus yesterday. Yesterday, I just called it a night yesterday. But today, cleaned my house, which kept me active pretty much all day. And now I got a clean house. Oh, yesterday I also went to the gym. I burnt 400 calories on the elliptical. I set a whole new record for myself. My last record was I think I did 250 or 300 calories, and I was in like a 30-minute span. Yesterday I did 4 something. I did about a little over 2 miles, and that was in about like 45 minutes. I did all that. I'm fat. I got some damn stamina for a fat boy. I love food, but I got some stamina. Feel me?
Yeah.
Shit. But what's going on with you though, Dad? Anything new?
I'm over there still trying to put together a pitch for this position so they can see how I pitch. And I can most likely get the job through that. And if I get the job, y'all will know because y'all will know I'll be sleeping early again.
Back to that early time.
I probably still won't sleep early. I remember when I was working over the summer when I had a remote job. Mm-hmm. I took advantage of that. Cause can y'all hear that TV? Turn that.
I ain't hear nothing.
All right, good. When I had that remote job over the summer for the internship, I had to be at work by 9. I would wake up at 8:45 and hop right on the computer. And then when it comes time for my lunch break, I take a shower. Bro, I was chilling, bro.
I hear that. Yo, it's not letting me share this dang on stream. What is going on?
Actually, I was gonna say if anybody joins.
How are you
Look
sharing?
like we got 3 people in. I shared on my phone, top right corner.
Like in the actual video?
The live stream on the phone. I got the Twitch app. You know,
Right.
it says at the top right there's the share button.
Oh shit, I see
which
it.
is just the square with the arrow. Yeah.
Yep, I see it right now. Well, I'm either about to make friends or I'm about to lose friends because I'm sharing it to the top.
Ever. I'm sharing it to the snappy chaps.
Yep, I'm doing that right now. Sharing it to. I'm just gonna select a few people. Boom, boom. Debo need to hop in this mob. I've been trying to get Debo to hop in this for a while. Sure, send events to. Nah. Fuck it. I sent it. All
All right, we'll
I did my little promotion. You know what I'm saying? Say nah. Well, yeah, bro. Like I said, this weather been messing with my damn nerves and shit, but I'm hoping to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Also, I've been watching a whole. Do you know Donut Media?
How dare you ask me such a question?
Okay, all right. I'm glad you know because I've been watching it. I've been watching it nonstop like the last 2 days, bro.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. Yes, I learned a lot over that show too.
Exactly. Yo, remember when they was doing that? It was that one guy that was explaining like how stuff works on the car.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him, yo. He's like my damn mentor, yo.
Oh yeah.
But
also learned how to work. I've been working on Porsches on car mechanic simulator 2021.
Oh shit, not that damn car mechanics. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
No. The newest one.
What?
You learn a lot. Okay, trust me, you'll know how to work on a car.
I can imagine, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, these simulation games, people be like downplaying them shits, but yo, it was crazy. So you know I be flying like my airplanes, my flight simulator games. You know what I'm saying? Flying the airplanes, right? Nah, why you making that face for? Chill.
No, I was just saying because both of us we need to get off this topic before they can start leaving.
Facts. All right, real quick. Cause all right, so I do Uber, so I do a lot of airport trips, and I
We got
picked
6
up.
people up in here. Hold on.
For real?
Yo, everybody that's up in here, what's goody?
What's good, y'all?
Welcome to the D&J show where we talking about nonsense, the nonsense going on around here.
My nonsense for the night right here is I pick up a lot of people at the airport. I picked up a pilot and I was asking a pilot, I'm like, yo, so when you take off, like, what's the degree that you like, pull back? And she told me it was like 10 to 15 degrees. I was like, oh shit, so I'm actually doing something right on the fucking flight simulator games. Cause I do take off, I don't go too high and I don't go too low. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? We got Tyler 8181. What's going on? How we doing tonight? Hope y'all having a great night. Yo, all right, so this is what I really wanted to talk about too. What's up with Kanye West? I know you wanted to get into that. Not to interrupt. What's the topic? We about to get into that situation with Ye, Mr. Ye West.
Yeah. So chill out. So going on with Ye. He's bugging. There's a lot of truth in what he's talking about. Right? This is what I be rooting for him. I'll be like, okay, Kanye, you're doing you're saying the right thing.
You're not crazy.
And then
Cool.
and then he turns around and says some nonsense. And I'm just like, why would you even say that? I know you're trying to make a point, but what I can say, I've noticed he's been doing a lot of stuff on purpose to turn around and show you that certain things will happen if he does certain things. I don't know how to explain it. Okay.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he ain't crazy. Like when he was wearing the White Lives Matter and Make America Great. Everybody was rooting for him. Woo, 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 woo. Of course, not us, obviously, right? Woo, 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 right? Everybody's all for it. White Lives Matters, all this, and when you say White Lives Matter, when they were saying White Lives Matter and All Lives Matter, they always try to downplay Black people's lives. Granted, the whole Black Lives organization, I wasn't with it, but Black Lives Matter is what I'm for. The words, not the organization. Okay. Now, people was downplaying it by
Cardi.
saying all lives matters, white lives matter. They weren't saying anything when they wasn't saying anything when he wore the shirt. But as soon as he says something about them, as soon as he says something about the people that run everything, it goes down. Same thing with Kyrie. Everything down. Notice Kyrie apologized. They still was trying to make him do all this stuff, make him look stupid, make him look crazy, So when a Black man does anything or woman does anything, we have to go through all the hardcore stuff. Whereas anybody else, not anybody else, because minorities as well would have to go. Any other group of minorities would have to go through a lot. But you let anybody the higher up, and they know who I'm talking about. Boom. Oh, we forgot about that. Jerry Jones.
I kind of agree with Tyler just said too. He said he was a slave to his deals. His racist comments about the Jews was to break ties so he can be himself again. I agree with that. I agree with that. And I also believe it was also to prove a point too, is that when whatever you say, like, you don't have freedom of speech, because you could say anything, like, and they'll strip you away from all your deals and try to cancel you. So do you really have freedom of speech? I don't think so.
Granted, I say you do. Like I said, everybody has freedom of speech. Like they say, I do agree with that. You have freedom of speech, but there's consequences with what you say, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, does that really mean
a racist person? Because listen, a racist person could say, "F all Black people, I don't like y'all." But can he say that? Yes, but he's gonna have to deal with the consequences at the end of the day. The moment you don't have freedom of speech is when they throw you in jail because of it. That's when it's not freedom of speech. But you say whatever you want. But deal with the consequences. I can say whatever I want at work. If I start cursing at work, I will get fired. That's a consequence. You see what I'm saying? I won't go to jail for cursing at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defending none of that, but I'm just saying there's still consequences. What you say, you gotta be careful the way you say it and what you do. When you bringing up the Nazis, that was crazy. He was wild.
That was pretty wild. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was wild. Granted, my bad. This is what I was talking about the other day. With the Jewish people, they have all these, what's the word I used the other day? Oh gosh. Reparations for what happened to them, right? They get billions of dollars every year. This is why you do not see poor Jewish people. They get billions of dollars every year in their community as reparations. And what do we get? What reparations do we have for being ripped away from our homeland, brought here to slave, and then to not be equal to 1/3 of a person, and to barely even still have rights today? Okay. Yes, we have a lot of rights. We've came a long way, but we still got a long way to go. But it starts with us coming together. Us as a Black community, we do not stick together. We fight each other. We want to see each other down.
Half of the businesses are ran by J people. What's J?
Oh yeah, Jewish.
Okay. I was like, J. No, but like, all right. So my thing is, back to what you said about, basically, if you have freedom of speech, right? With me, you got freedom of speech, and you say something, right? Yeah, you have consequences, but I feel like you're still getting your rights taken away. Because like, if I go on Facebook and start going crazy on Facebook, guess what? I'm gonna go on Facebook jail. That's kind of, in a sense, being stripped away from my freedom of speech.
That part, yeah, when they stop saying stuff like that. But then again, think about it. The Jewish people, yes, we're learning. There's a lot of things that could be said about them and all that. But like I said, still has to be done in a respectful way and all that, right? granted, if somebody goes on Twitter and they start saying we should start lynching all black people, and they just keep saying that every day, and they start doing all that, everybody would want their account to be banned. Trust me, you wouldn't want to see that. We wouldn't want to see that. That's mad disrespectful.
Right.
Now, there's respectful ways of going about anything. What they want us to go about everything. They want us to get angry. Think about it. They want us as a community to get angry so that they can say, look at them getting angry. Look at them looting. Look at them doing this. They want that. The day we come together and actually do everything properly, right? They won't be able to stop us because we're going to be like, well, we didn't do this wrong. We didn't loot. We didn't burn nothing down. We're coming at y'all with straight facts, words, and respect. And if y'all turn us down, that's on y'all now. Y'all look bad.
Except but Jewish people are racist too. I sound crazy, but I've met one.
No, trust me, you don't sound crazy, bro. Yes, they are. Okay? Yes, they are.
Honestly, look, and you know, I used to live in New Jersey. I was right down the street from Lakewood. And honestly, just driving through Lakewood, even if I was walking, you know, in Lakewood, I see how they look at me. They look at me differently. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I don't belong in that area. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling of uncertainty when I used to be in Lakewood. And honestly, I kind of just did my own thing, and the Jewish people did their own thing. And even sometimes when I talk to them, they just sound like I'm a bother to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bothering them. So that's why I never really fuck with the Jewish people. And I've dealt with a lot of them. Back when I used to work at that Dunkin' Donuts right in Lakewood. They used to always come in. They used to give me attitude all the time and shit, bro.
You already know here in Westminster, I drive by there in my car. Before I had tents, you know, now I got tents. They don't really look at me. Before I had tents, I was just like, yo, bro,
Yo, they really be staring
like,
down.
get out my face.
See, it's crazy, bro. I don't. There's no Jewish people out here in North Carolina. This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, okay. Like, I don't have a problem with people. It's just I go by respect. You know what I'm saying? If you respectful, I'm gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? If you come at me crazy, I'm gonna come at you crazy.
Another thing, who runs all these record labels? You know, I've been through this, but people always put new things into perspective. Who runs all these record labels? All the top ones.
The Jewish people.
The Jewish people, right? People who rap about the difficulties they have at home, talking about real stuff and all that. Do they sign them? No, they're underground rappers on SoundCloud. The people who get signed are trash rappers who talk about sex, murder, drugs, and killing other black people, gang members. Okay, that's the people they sign. Why? They love promoting that. Why? Because before somebody go do a hit on another gang down the street, what are they bumping? Yeah, I'm getting hyped up. I'm gonna go kill some other black people instead of we working together. Bloods and Crips did not start off as crimes as a crime syndicate killing each other. That's not what they started off as doing. They were created to combat the people oppressing us, mainly law enforcement. Right?
Right.
And then you got the younger generation coming in and starting beef. People literally join gangs to look cool. They join gangs and they have beef with somebody they don't even know. They have beef with them because they're wearing a different color. My nigga, I got caught
Exactly.
wearing blue. One of my favorite colors. I got multiple. I got like 4 different favorite colors: red, blue, black, and white. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I got caught wearing blue in the wrong town. They was like, yo, cuz, I feel real disrespected. You wearing those colors around me. Mind you,
Yo, yeah,
I just said, look,
that's
I just
OD.
said, I was young at the time. I was like, yeah, my bad. I mean, disrespect you. Okay. Because I'm smart. I don't want nothing going on, right? But in my mind, I'm like, yo, you dumbass. What are you getting mad at? You getting mad at some colors? You sound real hurt. Like, bro.
I never
are you mad at?
understood why
Like, I don't
colors were such an issue. Like, I always thought that was
Yeah.
pretty dumb.
Now, but the thing is, what's sad is like a white person could walk around with blue. This is how I know. This is why we attack our own community. A white person could walk around with any color they want, in any neighborhood. They won't be attacked because they're white, right? But if a black person in a gang sees another black person wearing a different color, because we're black, they just assume that we're gang affiliated as well, along with them,
I mean,
right?
it's
So
just
that's why they approach you.
it's
like,
just
bro,
because
it's sad.
how it's how they were brought up. It's how they
But
were
bro,
brought
that's
up.
it. All starts with gentrification. Believe it or not, you put us all in one community. You throwing guns. You throwing drugs. Now people are fighting each other to make money off the drugs. Oh no, that's my block. This is how it started, bro.
That's
This is my
how
block.
the hood was
I'm
created.
selling.
It
Yeah.
was created.
Exactly. I'm
crazy.
selling on this block. I'm selling on this block. You need to go somewhere else before I handle you, because I need to make money to feed my family, to feed myself. And then boom, wars, right? People used to sell drugs just to put money on a family's table at a cost. Now people sell drugs to buy more drugs for themselves, to buy fancy clothes, to do all this. So literally it's trickling down, it's getting worse and worse. We're going in the direction that they want us to go in. Okay. I don't want to talk about, like, okay, I have no problem with transgenders as long as you don't approach me on your type of timing. Don't disrespect me. Don't force yourself on me. Cool. But I believe they love to see black men become transgenders. It's just a thing, because who are the
I say,
like I said,
enlighten on that. Enlighten on that.
who's the main people becoming transgender? Black people and minorities, right? How are they even coming up with the money? No, because insurance is helping cover that stuff. All this insurance is helping cover that. You won't cover the necessary stuff we need, but you'll cover transitioning a black male into a woman, because they want to feminize us men. They don't want us seeming strong. And I'm not trying to say that women aren't strong. Women are strong in their own, right?
Way. Yeah.
But to turn a man into a woman, they're trying to make us seem weaker, because I don't know how to. I have it all in my head.
I
but,
hear
like,
you. I hear you.
I'm not trying to get canceled.
I was say I hear you, and that is a very sensitive topic.
That's too bad, because people talk about very
insurance-
sensitive stuff.
Oh yeah, insurance covers. Yeah, hell yeah, insurance covers that stuff.
Oh yeah, insurance covers that stuff, bro. They'll cover that before they cover your heart transplant or all that stuff.
Better yet,
But
they'll cover that before they give you a damn business loan, bro. Like it's crazy. Like it's
they cover hormones and all that stuff, suppression and all that. They cover that. They cover that from a young age. If a child 11 years old feels like they're not in the right body, they'll cover your hormone suppression pills and all that good stuff before they cover anything else. That's why I say they're attacking the black community anyway to do any, and it's population control, like they said, Planned Parenthood, whatever it's called, Planned Parenthood, right? Right? Planned Parenthood was created. Why? Because black people and all that aborting their babies. Cool. It's your decision. It's your body. You do what you will at whatever cost, right? But it's a way to micromanage our population. When you get all these men turning into women, right? What is that? That's population control, because those men are not going to have kids.
right. They're not gonna
They're not going to have kids,
create this
because they're
next
either going to
generation.
adopt or surrogate. That's it. But more than that, they're controlling our population. They do not want us to outshine them. Regardless, it's inevitable that we replace them, because a majority of people are going to be mixed in the near future, to be honest. But they're really trying to control it behind closed doors. That's what they want to do.
What about Yee and Balenciaga? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When Yee said that, like he really made a valid. Yeah, I like to say Yee. Okay, Yee. I call him Yee. Year here, Yee head ass. Like no, stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he made that statement about Balenciaga saying like none of the celebrities are talking about that,
Facts.
that shit made me open my eyes. Like yeah, celebrities really choose what they want to talk about, because they don't want to mess up their image. See, that's why I respect Kanye West, because Kanye West is like, fuck that shit. I'm going to expose every single one of y'all, because y'all motherfuckers is puppets. I got nothing but the utmost respect for
on
you.
top of
Man.
that-
I'm sorry.
After he made that statement, he was caught wearing Balenciaga along with his daughter and all that, right? But before you people were like, look at him. He done sold himself again wearing Balenciagas. I already see what he's trying to do. He's gonna wear Balenciagas, and nobody's gonna say nothing about him wearing Balenciagas, right? Until they're not gonna say nothing until he tries to expose them again. That's exactly how it's gonna go.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Granted,
he's a genius.
that's a whole other topic. Why are all these rich black people just supporting these European companies that don't give a shit about you, right? But there's black people who make some fire ass clothes, fire ass shoes, fire ass everything, and
Boogie
nobody
Athletics.
supports them.
Boogie Athletics.
Yeah, exactly. And nobody supports them. Like, I don't know, Lanka, if you remember, I went on a whole day of just shouting out all my friends that have businesses or anything they do. I went on my story. A whole day of me just popping out. I do that every once in a while. Matter of fact, it's long overdue. I'll do it again. Of course, I'm gonna do your business. So
Appreciate you.
if we don't start supporting each other, that's the thing. The Jewish people, I'm not gonna lie, they stick together. That's why they have so much money. If we stop hating on each other, because that's the main thing. I notice when I post my voiceover stuff on Instagram, there's people that start to unfollow me. Or when they see that you're starting to do good, they get jealous. They don't want to follow you no more because you're getting somewhere they don't want to be. Okay, if I get somewhere you don't want to be, how about you contact me and say, yo, Dud, you can put a word in for me? Mind you, I might get pissed if somebody who didn't contact me in 10 years says, can you put a word in for me because they see me make it big, I'm going to get pissed. But we need to stick together.
He's Tyler was talking about the Nazi, that Nazi shit. I think that was a little bit crazy. Yeah, he has been exposed in the industry too. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The whole Nazi thing. I don't think I'm agreeing with him. I see what he was trying to say, but that's beyond the point. Keep that to yourself. Okay? He's trying to say that Hitler did some good because of this, with the cars and all this industry stuff. Okay, whatever. Don't say that. Keep that to you. If you think that, keep that to yourself. For somebody that bad, that's like me saying a serial rapist or serial murderer, oh, he was good. He gave $20,000 to the homeless before. No, I'm not going to lie. You're a serial murderer and you're a serial killer, serial rapist. That negates everything good you did. I don't care. That negates whatever you did good. And I'm not going to comment on the good you did. You did too much bad. I'm not going to lie. That man killed millions of people because they didn't have blonde hair or blue eyes. He don't deserve to be said he did some good. Because no, he did way more harm than good. If you're going to think that, think it to yourself. Seriously. Because think about it. The person that killed
I'm just thinking.
I was going to say, the person that killed my uncle in 2013, Longo, you remember. If he did good, he gave $200,000 to a community, right? If somebody turned around and said, yo, he did good for the community, how do you think that's going to make me feel? You praising somebody that killed my uncle. You see what I'm saying?
True.
So I can see why nobody wants to hear that. He really said some BS there. I see what he's trying to say. But Kanye be thinking outside the box too much. Like his mind,
right,
everything that's in his mind, he says it.
So I'm not trying to say that what he said was a valid thing. I'm just trying to see it from his perspective. That's all.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to understand what Yee was saying by that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna say Yee.
You're gonna confuse the people. The people
yo,
are gonna be like,
it's Yee. She take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, my voice cracking. I don't care. But it's Yee, not Ye.
Yeah.
Yee.
But look, so Ye, right? Like I said, I understand you trying to. I always do that too. Take into perspective, but you got to condemn him on the BS he said. Like, can't say that stuff. Dude killed millions of people. You can't say Hitler did some good. It's like I think he actually even said like Hitler was not completely bad. You don't say no. He was completely bad.
If he said
and then he took a coward's way out and killed himself. Ain't nothing good about the dude. Okay, he can't deal with the consequences. Nah.
Yeah, you got a point. Another thing too is I think like on a more broader perspective, like I think Yee is doing this to keep everybody distracted from what's
Yeah, he
really
is.
going on in the
He
background.
is grabbing everybody's attention.
That's what I'm saying. I'm responding from what Tyler said. I think it's all a distraction for whatever agenda the government got going on. Something going on in the background, because literally everybody is talking about Yee this, Yee that, Balenciaga this, Balenciaga that. But like, everybody's distracted. Meanwhile, something in the background is going on. I could feel it. Something is going on in the background.
Exactly.
All eyes on you right now. That's what he wanted. Yeah. Exactly.
But to piggyback back on what I was saying, like George Washington, for instance, founder of the United States. I don't give a shit. Oh, George Washington. Notice that he was a slave owner, right? He was a slave owner, and he did not treat the slaves good, no matter what. That was 1776. That was in the 1700s, and some history books have the audacity to say he treated his slaves well.
So my question to you with that is, would you compare GW to Hitler?
Nah, I wouldn't compare the two.
Why's that?
Because he didn't kill. He didn't go on a genocide. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he had slaves. They're both, in my opinion, both bad people. The country, yes. Oh, he helped found this country, this beautiful country built on slavery, right? But the two, you could compare the two.
I don't say
But you
so
did-
because I'm
but-
trying to get like I'm still trying to
But-
find a perspective of Yee.
Quantitatively, nah, you can't. Quantitatively, he ain't murder. He ain't go on a mass murder spree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
But
he had
did,
slaves,
but he did enslave or help enslave a whole entire race. My thing is, which one is worse? I mean, obviously both of them is bad, but which one is worse?
both of them bad. You can't compare it to. I feel, but now I think about it with the Jews. They
I
went
got
through.
you,
I
Tyler.
gotta
Hang
say,
on 1 second.
they went through a lot. They were put into slavery. Believe it or not, they were slaving in those camps, told to go take showers, and put into gas chambers. That's some shit, bro.
Right,
That's some
exactly.
evil.
That's a bad way to go out. But if I'm not mistaken, how long did the Holocaust last?
Exactly.
It was like what? Like no more than a decade, right? A little less than a decade.
I'm
not mistaken?
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
All right, slavery lasted for over 200 years.
But what I'm saying is, it's not quantitatively, because Hitler did all of that. Compare, how many slaves do you think George Washington had from 10 years in 10 years or his whole lifetime? Not millions, not millions.
True,
like the millions
but
of people that were
that
killed.
whole era.
No. First of all.
So
first
we
of
get
all.
deep into this, brother.
Nah.
I'm liking this.
First of all,
I'm
you
liking
making me
this.
look like
No,
you making
I'm
me look
not.
like I'm defending George
No,
Washington.
I'm
because
not.
I was coming for him at first, and now you're trying to compare him to Hitler. I don't want
That's
to compare
no,
him
because
right
I'm trying to understand this. It's all about trying to see what Yee is talking about. That's all. I'm not saying George. You're supporting.
Oh
George
no,
Washington.
exactly. No. That's the point I was making.
Okay.
I see where Kanye is coming from, but I don't like it. Hitler did bad, so fuck Hitler, right? And George Washington did bad, so fuck George Washington.
But the
I'm
thing
not.
is- the thing
I'm
is-
condemning them both for the bad stuff they did. I'm not going to say that y'all good people. You're a good person because you founded the United. You helped found the United States. No, fuck you. You didn't. You had slaves. You slaved and enslaved my people. Fuck you.
Right. But the
Hitler,
only-
he killed Jews. Fuck him. You know what I'm
The
saying?
only
So-
thing that's different though is that George Washington got praised and Hitler didn't get praised. You know what I'm saying? But they both
But
were equally bad people. But why would the U.S. praise George Washington?
because it's the U.S. Why would they not? Think about it.
So all right. So then my next question is: do you think?
There's people still walking around with Confederate flags. Of course, they're going to praise George Washington. There's still people that believe slavery should still exist.
Sorry, that's what
This,
I'm
what I'm
okay.
saying?
I get what
So-
you're saying. I'm just trying to understand, like, again, Yee's perspective. That's all. This is a pretty good debate.
he said, "God, how about this for the debate?"
Yeah. Tyler, if you do want to hop on the debate, do you have a Discord? If you got Discord, I can add you as a friend, and invite you to the Discord. He said that's a small percentage of people. That is true. It's a small
Which
percentage.
what?
I think you talk about the people that want slavery to come back.
Yeah. It's a small percentage of people, but what I'm trying to say. Both of them did bad. Okay, I'm not praising any of them.
Yeah, no, I'm not praising anybody either.
because George Washington founded a country that was built on slavery. Slavery was still going on. He had no intention of getting rid of slavery. Okay, so if there was not people that helped, like Quakers and all those people, and if we did not fight to end slavery, this country would have still probably had slaves at some point, and slavery around the world would have still seemed like it was normal. And if it wasn't for my country, Haiti, nobody would try to revolt. They try to come crazy for Haiti. Haiti's only poor because we had to pay reparations to France for freeing ourselves. Let that sink in. Billions of today's dollars. It was like 20 mil something back then. That's billions of dollars in today. So
Yeah, I feel you on that. No, I'm just still thinking. It's like this is again obviously a sensitive topic, but I'm just trying to still understand his perspective. Like, why would he say that Hitler wasn't so bad? Like, why would you say that? And it's like
I don't think he was necessarily saying he wasn't so bad. He was just trying to say he was a bad person, but he still did good.
So I mean,
Something he did something good. The same thing with George Washington.
Oh, I say,
he was
so
a bad
you can't
person,
relate
but he
to-
did something good. Yes, I was saying you can.
So you can't
But
kinda
I'm
relate.
saying I said you can compare them, but not quantitatively. If that makes sense.
True.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
Like
Don't let them think that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves either.
Kanye West is one interesting guy, man. And honestly, if it wasn't for the college dropout, I
speaking of
probably
which-
wouldn't. What?
Speaking of which, when Kanye said slavery was a choice, there was not this much uproar at all.
Oh yeah, people was pissed, but
all.
they weren't
People
like
were
this.
pissed. We were pissed. Our community was pissed.
For your Discord, I just need your Okay.
Yeah, that, and then you need the hashtag is like the hashtag and the numbers at the end too. You need to
Yeah.
add that to.
Do
Yeah,
you want to do it since I am the one that's streaming on Twitch? Because I'll have to exit out the full screen.
let me see. I forgot how to add people. Hold on.
It should be like a green button that says add friend, perhaps. No, yeah, but you did bring a good point. It's gonna be number sign 0360. But you did bring a good point up with that slavery was a choice. And I actually do want to elaborate on that too. What are your thoughts on that?
No, he was bugging when he said that. But like I said, I feel like that was a test as well. Notice when he said that, our community was uproared, right? But nobody else was condemning him. No, you ain't seen none of the Jewish people say anything about that. Now, did you?
No.
They did not. They didn't
Because
comment on it. They didn't care.
Because it didn't pertain to them, that's why.
He didn't lose any deals over that. Not one deal was lost when he said that.
Because it did not pertain to them.
They didn't care.
They didn't care. Yeah, exactly.
But as soon as he said something about Jewish people, lost
There's the
half
uproar.
$1 billion. His net worth went from 1 billion to 500 million. Anyway, let's see.
That is crazy.
Add friends. I'm trying to add.
Where's the uproar? What the fuck, though? Where the love go? Sorry, that got in my head when you said uproar. That's my favorite song. All right, so we need to I'm about to change the show, move the sign up and down and stuff. What's the uproar? Babe, we still got how many people we got in here still? We got 4 people. I appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight. We getting some good debates tonight, which is good. And I respect everybody's opinions on, their point of views on everything that's going on in this crazy world we live in. I'll never, lose any value or think of you any less as a person, for your choices on certain topics. You know what I'm saying? It's all healthy debates, Still can't find them?
Oh, here we go. Search. Add friend. Boom. All right. It said failed. Let me see that.
All I see is on my TikTok about the Idaho murder, so I'm not 1,000% informed about the Kanye thing. Are you talking about that Idaho thing where 4 people was murdered? 4 teens was murdered? The only reason why I know about that is because I saw it when I was at the gym.
Am I typing his username in already? Hold on.
I mean,
818. You probably forgot to put the 1 in the chat, so let me try to add that 1 after that.
you want my honest opinion on that, Cardi boy?
Yeah, it said that it failed. Doesn't say your username is here.
Here, I'm about to try. Let me see.
I put Tyler C
See, I don't even know where to go from here. Friends.
818.
You guys are seeing all my
036.
friends. Here you go. Add friend, right? I'm probably doing this. Tyler C8. That is a 1, right? 818. Yep. And then, did you put the number sign when you did it?
I put the numbers on.
0360. Didn't work. Double check the capitalization. Well, let's add a capital then. Yeet. Yeah, Tyler, I'm not finding you, bro. Get back to the call though. How do I get back to the call? There we go. Y'all know his name. Cardi want to hop on it though.
Damn, we got 20 minutes left, so we got to keep it short and cordial.
Let's just say Snow's Giving. I just saw that. Did I ever add Cardi as a friend?
Not sure, but let's just see what we got this time.
Hell no, I don't see him on my friend list at all. I'm about to add him after this podcast. Join the video call, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't add you as a friend. Why didn't I add you?
Yo.
Yo.
Wait,
right.
let me see if you can hear me.
I got
There
it.
you go.
What's going on, Kenny?
Not much. How's everything going so far, guys?
It's going pretty good. Having a really, really good stream tonight. Every night's a good stream, but this one's especially special.
Wait, I gotta get out of the Twitch one.
Got some new heads in here tonight.
Yeah. Dude, all I see, I'm not gonna lie, all I see on TikTok is just the Idaho murders, and I'm just like, yo, I'm sleeping and I keep dreaming about this thing. I'm like, yo, this thing is annoying. I mean, I feel bad, but yo, I want to hear what's your theory. What's your theory?
On what?
Not like a
Idaho murders, the 4 college kids were murdered, stabbed to death.
I don't even know what longer send me your username on Snap. All right, I got you, bro. Damn, what is my username on this shit? That's a good question. How did I find that out? Doug, you know what's my name on this?
I don't know. I think he said to send it on Snap so that you don't say it to the public and then have a bunch of friend requests coming in.
I wouldn't mind having friend requests.
Okay. You are. Let me see. Okay.
I got it right here.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
She bad.
Okay, so let me look that up because I gotta remember what you're talking about here.
All right. I
See
got
what you
right now.
talking about here, buddy. Talking about Idaho, and I don't know what you're talking about, so we're gonna see what you're talking about, buddy.
I hope
Let's
this is
see
the right one,
here.
bro. Because I mean, this I've never seen my number
Idaho.
before. 9634. I think that's it. If it's not that, then capital DJ.
It was definitely somebody that knew them all. To be honest,
Honestly, I don't know the full story on that.
I don't know the full story. I can't comment on it
If that one don't work, try that one, Tyler.
because that's way off for the topic. So I don't even know.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another day. That shit's crazy, yo. That shit is crazy. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, but that shit is crazy as fuck.
Guess I'm not gonna spoil it like it's a movie. It's murder.
Where he's like,
I know,
It's
but I don't want to.
murder.
I'd rather see you. I'd rather
It's
have you guys
murder.
watch. Yes, but I'd rather have
It's
you guys
murder.
see the videos.
All right, I got you.
Yes, yes. the
Dude
murder.
said, I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all. Like, yo, what?
nah, someone
Nah,
told me
but
what
I'm
happened
saying-
though.
Okay, so there's 6 people, 7 people. I'm lying. There's
I think
2 girls that live upstairs.
Uh-huh.
One person lives in the middle floor, but there's an empty room that this person left way before the murder happened. 2 of them live in the first floor. But the layout of the house is so weird because the first floor is like a basement basically, but it's not. You get me? And then the second and third floor is on the edge of the not on the mountain, but it's kind of like it's lifted.
Mhm.
But of course, the girls are in the sorority. One of the boyfriend is a frat guy, whatever it is. There's videos about like these 2 girls named Kaylee and Maddie, I think it is. They were like black. They were drunk, but they were at a food truck. They were getting food, whatever. This is moments before they died, like way before, interacting and shit. And then apparently this girl named Zaina and Ethan was their boyfriend and girlfriend couples. They're couples, right?
Mhm.
They were at a frat party for Ethan around 9 p.m. or something, but they made it back home apparently like 1:45. Who knows, something like that. But there's a time gap between there where they don't know where they are. Like,
So they
Dina
basically
and
just
Ethan,
like
couples.
disappeared off the dang on face of the earth type thing.
yeah, there's like, yo, what's going on? But why is there like they want to know where were they between that time and what were they doing before getting home, right? So. And there's also a dog that lives in the house. It's a poodle, I think. So whatever there is, right? There's a fight at Sigma Chi. That's the fraternity that Ethan's part of. Something like that, I think it is. Maybe I probably butchered it. And during that time, apparently they were already dead or they were being stabbed during that time.
Mm.
But no one is like, so much blood, there's so much cross contamination because the next morning they found out the 2 roommates went up and checked. I think because the alarm went off or some shit. They found Ethan by the sliding door, which is the back door, the back of the house. By the sliding door, and then Zena had apparently like some defensive wounds or some shit like that. And then Maddie and Kaylee, whatever. They were found together in the same bed. But one of the girls was completely decapitated. Like not almost, but close to being decapitated. And it wasn't just like a regular knife. This knife is like it's a Rambo knife. What they call it is a K-bar knife, I think it is called. Something like that in military terms. But yo, there's so much blood that it's so hard to like I don't know. So then when the girls found out, the 2 roommates that were downstairs knocked out, didn't even hear anything about it, right? They call friends over. Like, bro, why would you do that? You call friends over because, you know, when you make a call like, yo, this person's not you know, conscious or anything, EMS, when you call the cops, it's really weird. So they call, right? Call like friends and shit. They all come over, cross contamination and stuff like that. So, and then they call the cops right after that. Like, bruh, you already cross contaminated the scene, and then there's more shit going on. But no one is able to find it. And it's been like, yo, about a month already. It's about to be a month.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Nobody was found yet. But I'm pretty sure that they found someone, but they're just not gonna call it out because they don't want that person to run away. It is weird. It's so weird. But I'm getting tired of seeing it on my TikTok. Like I feel bad and shit, but it's just like every time I scroll, it's all I see that. I'm like, yo, I'm hearing about Kanye and this. I'm trying to like catch up on it, and I can't.
Honestly, there's so much shit going on right now.
But I heard about the Balenciaga. That thing is crazy, crazy.
That shit is wild. I'm like, yo, and people buy.
I'm gonna tell you this: people that buy, yo,
Tyler,
I'm not
you
even
see?
surprised though.
You see? I put it up there. Let's see. There we go. You should be seeing a friend request.
But I'm not surprised by it, to be honest, because Balenciaga has been doing that for correct me if I'm wrong, but years, I think.
Honestly, I'm gonna be 100%. Like, I really don't follow like any
Designers,
type
I
of-
don't really
I
too.
don't follow none of them type of clothing brands because I don't shop for them. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't
Correct.
care.
it's news to me if someone says, Balenciaga had a book, and then in the book it's about, kids covered in blood, painting or whatever. Like, I would have never thought that. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird.
I didn't see those pictures because like it's all blurred out.
I
I'm
saw
trying to
that
fucking
shit.
find it. I can't.
That shit is creepy. I mean, it's very, very disturbing.
For real? You have the pictures or not?
I think it was.
Pretty sure I can find it on Twitter.
It's the book. If you look up the Balenciaga picture, it's a book. You have to look up that book. And
Yo, not only that, with the Balenciaga thing with the kids, they had so many subliminals in the background. They had the bow, the goat, where like Satanists worship the goat or whatever.
Wow.
And it says, "Do as thy will." There's so many satanic things in the background. It's like they was even hiding it. Like you would think, you would say, "Oh, somebody's doing this a conspiracy." Nah, bro. They had like they had too many satanic things in the background on the floor and all that. It didn't make no sense. I'm like, yeah, y'all just not hiding it. Y'all just putting in everything.
I'm trying to find the book. I can't find it.
Here we're gonna add another friend here. My boy Tyler hopping on real quick.
Oh damn, we got hit 9 minutes.
Yeah, we got
You're
9
right.
minutes before we end that podcast. We'll probably extend it out another 10 minutes. All right, I sent it. I think I did.
It was with the kid, right? The kid was holding it, right?
I was holding a bear, but no, if you look at all this stuff in the background on the floor and read a bunch of stuff, you're gonna be like, oh no,
That's the one. That's the one. The kid in covered in
Yep, that's it. I can see it. It's kind of blurry, but I can see it. Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
yeah, it's pretty wild. But I just
because why are they using kids for this stuff anyway?
that's true.
Where's the kids' parents? I hope those aren't kids that was stolen. I'm not even trying to be funny. Yeah, they better not
Honestly,
try
I
to
wouldn't be surprised. But then again, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised because there's a lot of shit that parents will let happen for money.
Exactly.
I mean, it's bad.
Wait, I'm confused about this girl holding the doll. It's so blurry, I can't see it though. She's holding a doll, right? She's going like this, like it's hanging.
You say you don't know how to join.
That one, right?
Kenny, how do you join? Yeah, that one with the golf stuff. Yeah, honestly, I don't
get it, but I know that apparently on one of the sheets on the page, on the main page on Balenciaga, I saw that they had like this thing right here, and it had like some weird things. Wait, hold on.
I kind of see. Yeah. Hey Kenny, how did you join? When does sent you the invite?
Joined through Dully stuff. Oh wow, they didn't even hide
So
it.
what, you sent the invite or something? That
I added Dully through there. I don't know how that worked out for me, but it did.
I think when you press add, it should ring. It should be act like it's ringing or calling.
so when you hit the button add friends to DM,
Yeah, add him.
I thought that's what I did. And then,
But did they not think about this shit? Like, they stupid as
Nah,
fuck.
they were thinking.
oh, there
Now
it
they're
is.
making it look like it was a mistake. They don't care.
That was fast. What's going on, Tyler?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, there we
Yep,
go. Yeah.
navigate you.
Word.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
What is up? How are you?
Good, man. Good. You know, just getting into some deep
I don't know what.
talks and debates and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I wanted to. So about that Kanye thing with him saying slavery was a choice.
Mhm.
Saw I saw a video of him talking, saying he wasn't talking about like slavery from back in the day. He was saying
Modern
slavery
day.
in like the industry, like it's your choice to sign that contract, saying you basically don't own the rights to your time anymore. You know, so he wasn't talking about like, oh, back then slavery was a choice.
Yeah, I feel like the thing with Kanye is he needs to start to clarify right then and there, because when you say slavery was instead of saying is, because he said was, that's why people assumed he was talking
Mhm.
about
In the past.
in the past. So he needs to. I notice when he speaks, he stutters a lot, much like I do. He stutters a lot. And he tries to gather his thoughts, and he just says whatever is starting to come to his mind.
Because he got so
So-
much to say and it's so
Yeah,
little time.
that's usually how it works. So
Oh, Kanye. What are we
it
gonna
does
do?
make sense. But even if he was talking about modern day slavery, it's still weird how none of his deals was still pulled, even though they viewed it as controversial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was the weird part about it.
I mean, as for the George Washington thing, that's what got me started on trying to join this whole thing. So my problem with the narrative that people say with like fuck the founding fathers, all of them, they were pieces of crap, slave owners, blah blah blah. All true. And I'm sure they didn't treat their slaves good like some history books say. But at that time period, slavery was common way of life. That's how everybody made their money. Was it right? No, not by any means. But that was the common thought process at that time. Forward thinking of, oh, maybe this isn't the best idea because these are human beings as well, didn't come along till like much later.
Right.
And that's when you had, in the time period of Lincoln, who signed the 14th Amendment freeing the slaves, that's when that agenda kind of really pushed that, hey, maybe what we're doing here is a little fucked up. Maybe we should stop that. You know, so like, I guess in my opinion, like, yeah, George Washington had slaves and he might have treated them crappily, but we wouldn't have the society we do today without those people, whether they did right or wrong for their time period, if you
I
know
agree
what
with
I'm
that.
saying.
I agree with that.
Because at the same time, I could bash George Washington and all slave owners all day, but back in Africa, enslaved their own people too. So
Yeah, that's
at
like
the end of the
another
day, but
thing that,
slavery just ain't right. Period.
Nah.
Because while we
Just-
went
I just-
through,
it boggles my mind that like people just don't recognize that like slavery did happen in Africa to their own people. Also, not even in Africa, all over Europe, and in some countries it still happens today. You know. So
yeah, that's
it's just
exactly what I was about to say. I was gonna say that we may have gone through like the longest modern day slavery, probably, but other countries enslaved a lot of people. Okay, so and peasants were pretty much slaves, to be honest, if we think about it.
Yep.
So there's a lot to go back on, but to defend some people, I like you said, there's a very nitpick of people that defend the whole process of slavery back then. Anybody who had slaves back then, it wasn't right. Period. So I definitely see where you're coming from with there. But the only reason I brought it up is because of the whole Hitler thing, and he was like, I was trying to make a
Yeah,
point
yeah,
with that. So
It's just wild. Kanye West is wild. He's wild.
He's very.
But he is very, very, yeah, like you said, unique. He's very.
he's not crazy. The thing is, people say he's crazy, but he knows what he's doing. They want to put the narrative out that he's crazy.
Isn't
But
he
he knows
also
what-
facing now? Isn't he also? Doesn't he now have to pay for child support too?
Yep,
apparently?
200K,
But the thing is,
10K.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's-
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not defending Kim or nothing like that, but people rushed to make a narrative that he was paying child support, but they're both paying. She's paying 200,000. He's paying 200,000. So the whole
sense.
why is he paying child support thing? Can't get mad at both. parents are paying the same amount.
Why is who has custody of the kid?
They're co-parenting. They both have equal custody.
So they both paying each other $200,000.
They're both supplying the child with $200,000, not paying
So
each
maybe
other.
what they're
The money
what
goes
they're
to
doing
the
is
kid.
probably putting into the bank or something like that. Because I know for sure they got their own banks. Those
Oh,
kids
okay,
have
so-
their own banks.
So
$200,000 a
That
month
kid already
for
probably got a
for a kid.
$700,000.
That's
They don't ever have to work. Have to
bro.
work ever again.
If they were smart, that's 20. If like, I mean, they're kids, but they evaluated their spending habits and their lifestyle and said that they need $200,000 a month. You know, like if I could get $20,000 a month, I'll be happy. Like, yo,
See, and that's the thing right there is that kid will never understand the struggle.
that's the thing.
She was born to a silver spoon and silver platter. She will never understand what it's like to work hard for the money. It's given.
Correct.
I mean, look at it. She's getting $400,000 from both parents off grip.
I would do something similar to what Bill Gates did. He gave each of his kids $5 million. That's a lot of money, yes. But he said that's all he's given. You ain't getting no more money. You either invest it, you do proper stuff with it, or you spend it all and you ain't getting another dime from me.
Shit, I don't even
That's how I do it.
Give me
My
100.
kids are going to know how to earn money. If I'm a millionaire, that's cool. But you ain't getting no money if you're not cleaning around the house, if you're not doing things to earn your wages. Because I want them to know that you have to earn everything. Nothing's going to be handed to you. So
That's a facts.
I don't know where this country's headed, but
I'm scared.
No, we're good.
I'm a little
it's
scared.
such
I
a
ain't gonna
sensitive. We're headed in such a sensitive
Let,
direction,
let, me
bro.
let me run this by you guys real quick, all of you. I want to see what you think on this thought process. All right.
What you got?
So there's this thought process out there that, or like a conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it. And it's, racism will die when it stops making money.
Is that
What do you
racism?
think about that statement?
You said the system will die when the system stops
The
making money.
racism will
Racism.
die when it stops making money.
Oh yeah. Honestly, that whole agenda, that's the thing. Whenever you talk about, they make a lot of money off of racism, trust me. Okay. When something racist happens, you see Black Lives Matter shirts, you see when the Asian hate thing happened, Asian hate
Yeah.
shirts, all these shirts going off for sale, right? Now you have the LGBTQ community. They're making money as well with pride stuff and all this stuff. But what I don't like, you know how this is how you know they're feeding off of racism, they're feeding off of
Yeah.
black people and all that too as well, is because whenever you talk about LGBTQ community, they always somehow tag the black community along with it. How? I do not know. Because without racism, nothing else will profit. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
I
it's
can see-
crazy.
I can see that
heard
on a deeper
and I
level
was
now.
like, that's kind of true.
I can see that. Plus, any type of event that either community has going on, government's going to get their tax money from that. Everything's taxed, so
No, also-
they always getting a piece of the cut.
I would say, once they stop profiting off of racism, it'll stop. But it also starts with the parents at home too, because and it starts with black. Don't think it's just white people in this. Every race, black people don't trust a white man. Don't talk to don't get involved with them. that starts up racism because that kid's gonna grow up. Oh, I shouldn't talk to these white people. I shouldn't trust them. Same thing with any white people. See that black kid there, cross the street when you see him. Because I go to upstate New York and I hate that. I'm working on my car or I'm walking on the street. This is even before COVID. I understand if it was COVID. Cross the street. I'm just like, I just look at it. I'm not gonna lie, I stare them down. I don't care. You cross the street, now I'm gonna I'm gonna make them feel more uncomfortable. I'm gonna make you feel more uncomfortable. Why are you crossing the street? I'm right here. Yeah, you could walk by. Hello. I always say hello to people when they walk by me. So you cross the street, so I'm gonna just stare you down. Like, okay, are you scared? Like, come on now. Like,
my question would be like, do you think that it can be more situational or environmental awareness more than it is racism? I don't know where you said you were, so I apologize if I messed this up, but like if you're in a high crime area, yes, it might be predominantly black, but do you think it's has to do more with it being potentially more high crime?
Where I'm from, I mean, there's some crimes. Every place has crime, but it's not like a high rate of crime. I can understand that because, like, sometimes I'll be walking, and I notice I'm walking behind, let's say, a woman for a long period of time. I will literally start texting or going on my phone. Or I'll cross the street because I don't want that woman feeling uncomfortable. So, in a way, it could be situational. But the only reason I felt like it was like a race thing is because I did a delivery around there before, and this lady said, "What are you doing in this person's driveway?" Literally, you see my delivery badge. You see that I put some orders on there. You didn't see me taking anything. You see me putting deliveries there. He's like, there's been a lot of robberies around lately, so I'm just trying to make sure you're not trying to do anything funny, right?
Yeah.
And then I sat in my car for a little bit, waiting for the customer to reply to tell me that it's okay to just leave their stuff there. She comes to my car and says, "Well, you can just leave now, because there's a lot of crime going on around here. We just don't need nothing." I'm just like, yo, she's happy I didn't record that because I hate that whole recording thing and making a whole fuss about it. But like, that will make people like assume everything's racism when people act like that.
True.
But could it be situational? Yes, definitely.
Because like me personally, right? Like if I'm walking down the street, I don't know, are you from New Jersey or are you from North Carolina with Longa down there?
Jersey.
Oh, no, that's Jersey, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So like if I'm walking through like Brick, Toms River, Red Bank, like whatever, I'll walk around just fine. But if I go to, let's just say, Patterson or Newark, I am a little like elevated on my senses. Like this area is like, I don't really feel too comfortable right now. It has nothing to do with color of the people that are walking around. I'm nervous whether it's the black guy walking towards me or the white crackhead walking towards me.
Right.
It's kind of just like, I don't know what you're up to because this area is known for A, B, and C,
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't blame you because when me and my fiance is looking for Airbnb, she's sending me stuff from Irvington, Newark, Patterson, because those are the cheaper ones. I'm like, look, it's cheap, but look,
it's cheap for a reason.
I don't want any more dents in my car, and I don't want any problems with people. So I don't want to go there. Okay, so I can understand that. Community-wise, yeah, because people think that it's just there's black hoods. No, there's all types of there's Mexican hoods, there's white, there's literally white hoods, and especially down south, you get what would be considered. Yeah.
Hello, I'm in that area.
Oh, yeah, just people he said literally, but there's white neighborhoods like that too. But how do you feel about them saying black, always bringing up black on black crime?
What do you mean?
Like anytime we talk about, when they talk about cops killing or this, that, somebody always brings up, well, the black on black crime is the highest in the black community, right? I was going to say, what do you feel about that? Because at the end of the day, it's not about black on black crime. Whatever people's in your neighborhood, that's what crime is going to be. So if it's a white neighborhood, there's going to be a lot of white on white crime. White people kill more white people than any other race. Black people kill more black people than any other race. Mexicans kill other Mexicans more than any other race. So it's usually So I don't understand. I don't know. That's why I hate when people bring up
It's
black on
media
black
coverage.
crime.
That's why it's media
Yeah. That's
manipulation.
what it
comes
it
down
gets it gets views.
So like if you're talking about like cop shootings where they're killing innocent black men or there's some sort of police brutality going on, I don't think that argument of black and black crime even relates to the police brutality.
Yeah.
I think it's a completely separate issue. I think there is an issue there. I don't know the exact numbers, but there is data saying that black on black crime is much higher than white on white crime. And that has nothing to do with the police brutality or anything like that. That's kind of goes along with what you were saying before, where it starts in the home with the parents and the generations teaching the next generation to be better than that. I think there's a big problem with entertainment in this day and age promoting that like kind of
Absolutely.
gang life is cool.
Absolutely.
And I think that's something that definitely would help out the community as a whole. And as for police brutality, that's just another problem in itself that needs to be tackled.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But dude, I don't know if you agreed with if you heard me earlier, if you agree with that, because you know, like there's a lot of Jewish people that run the
The record
music
labels.
industry, right? Record labels, and they always sign the people that talk about murder, drugs, and killing each other. So
Yeah.
so that it's like they're promoting that to our youth, and they see that as
Yep.
okay. And when I see all these it's crazy. I'm not that old, but I see people like 5 years younger than me talking about that stuff. Oh yeah, I'm a killer. I just be like, yo,
It's embarrassing, honestly. It's embarrassing.
I saw a video the other day of this kid in a car. He had to be maybe 3-4 years old,
Yep.
and the parents are playing. I think it was King Von on
Yep.
the stereo,
Yeah.
and he has like a toy like Lego blocks in his
Yeah, I know
hand,
what
like
you're talking
aiming it like a gun. And they're like hyping him up, and he's rapping along. And my thought when I saw that video was, that's part of the problem right there.
That's a
That's
real
not
part.
what you want to be teaching the next generation.
I'm afraid for the
It's-
next
it's
generation
really-
because
Exactly.
there's a lot of the youth now, and I'm not even talking just black people. Period. All races listen to these music. All listen to this music, right?
Yeah.
So, and they're all blasting around their kids and they're hyping their kids up. Yeah, King. Like, no, none of that. My kids are going to be listening to Coco Melon at that age. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, seriously, what are you doing? Why are they listening to King Von? Why I could listen to G Herbo and all these people because I know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I listen to music because of the beat. If I'm listening to a song that sounds
Same.
stupid, more than likely I'm listening to it because of the beat. I could just listen to the instrumental, but sometimes it's hard to find the instrumental for some songs.
That's
Yeah.
But I know right from wrong. Kids don't know right from wrong. They're gonna grow up singing that. They're gonna grow up thinking that's fine. And just because you tell them it's like, bro. See, but the thing is, it depends on the parents. You gotta be able to trust your kids that they know right from wrong. I was playing San Andreas, GTA San Andreas, since I was 9, 10 years old. But I always knew it was wrong. I wasn't allowed to play it. I snuck to play it, but I always knew it was wrong. But this new generation, I can't trust them to think things are wrong. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
yeah.
gonna have people going around on flying oppressors.
It's and I feel
Not
like
the
at this
oppressor.
point, at this point in time, it's not even just the black community. It's kind of the new generation as a
New
whole.
generation,
Just
period. Yeah.
I'm honestly really
There's
scared.
a lack of parenting.
These are future, presidents
And that's the thing.
doctors
These
and stuff.
parents nowadays, speaking of parents, and these parents nowadays, they can't parent. They want their kids to run the house. I literally hear people say, if my kid wants to do this, they can do whatever they want. The mainly people talking about kids can wear dresses and all that. But okay, my kid feels this way, so they can do whatever they want. They can't even think about which Lego goes here or what toy they want. What makes you think they can make these decisions on their own? You let them make these decisions on their own young, and they do whatever they want. They're going to grow up thinking they can do whatever they want. And they'll never listen to you a day of your life. And you're just going to be their friend, not their parent. You're going to be a friend to them. So,
That's true.
I just know I could tell us here we know what to do. Okay.
Yep.
I think we
So
all
I
do
know
pretty
if
good.
we have kids, when we have kids, they're gonna be fine. But the rest of our generation, I don't know. And the young
No, I'm
generation,
telling you, I see it in my little brother. Dully, I seen it where he gets away with certain things. Andrew
yeah, that
he
little,
gets away with certain things. I be calling out my parents. I'm like, yo, when I did that, you called me out. So
What's
you gotta
happening?
do the same thing because
Right.
if you don't do the same thing, what's gonna happen when you're 50 or when you're 60? And you're gonna come home and say fuck you and do whatever he wants. You know, it's gonna be bad.
Right.
And then now he's gonna think, oh, maybe if I could do this at home, I could do this at anywhere else. No. Anything you be dead in jail, you're gonna be a bum in the street.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
That's what
like,
it makes
although
me
I'm
think.
although I'm like the my bad. Although I'm the oldest, I still gotta call him out. I still gotta tell him, yo, you don't do this. You don't say this in public. You gotta keep it to yourself, or don't do this at a certain place, or if you want, yeah. And Dudley knows. Dudley knows because he's seen it.
I be
No, but for real, like if you want to check him, you can check him too. But I check him. I tell him, yo, you can't do that. Like, you know, that's not right. Even if my parents don't call him out, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's not right. Don't do that. Or what you did is wrong. Or hey, you disrespected my mom and my dad. That's not right. I'm gonna call you out. I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna tell you, yo, it's not right. Unless like it's to the point where you get me really, really pissed off, and I already told you multiple times, it comes to the point where you got to be disciplined at that point. And I hate to do that, but being an older brother, you got to make sure that your siblings are in line. You know, the people that you care for are in line too. Because if anything, when they go out there, it's a different world.
Yep.
It's a different
not so
world.
nice.
speaking of which, we're talking about these new generation of parents. These new generation of parents only care about social media. The first thing they want to do with their kids is try to get some likes on social media or
Why?
some
Why?
type of viral video. That's why they was recording that kid doing the King Von and the Legos. They
It's
wanted
whack.
views. So you're gonna
Some
mess up
clout.
that kid. Yeah, exactly. Some clout. You're gonna mess up that kid's childhood for some clout. Then when
All they need, exactly. My phone, go ahead.
I was gonna say that when he ends up growing up to go to jail, you're like, my baby, I never thought he would have been like that. I think he was such a good. No, you raised him terribly. That's on you.
Exactly. Here's the thing. Once you let them do it one time and you think you say, oh, it's fine. No. Once you let it do it one time and then you say, oh, it's fine, it's going to keep on going. You're going to keep saying, oh, it's fine. And what? Till you kill somebody or does something like that? Oh, you're fine. No, you're not fine, bro. That's why you need to call them out. That
Y'all
time
still
and point.
believe
When I
in-
saw that video,
I was gonna say, do y'all still believe in giving kids an ass whooping? I do, honestly.
I do.
Very much.
It's
Very much
reasonable, yes.
It's there's levels to it, all right. You know, if a kid, you know what I'm saying, is doing something, I tell him to stop, he's still doing it, I'm a, scold him. But if the kids start like throwing shit at people or like telling a person shut the fuck up, start cursing, telling me shut the nah, that's ass whooping. That's belt. 100%.
And
Go to the
yeah,
bathroom
speaking of
real
that, yeah, I be seeing that. You be on TikTok hearing kids telling their parents, "Shut the fuck," and they start laughing.
White kids,
Oh, he's just playing. He just does that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen that happen to my friends when I lived back home. But I was like, yo, you see that?
You ever seen
Like,
that?
what, you don't see that? I'm like, hell no.
You ever seen that one video where the dude was talking, they were in the car, and his mom said something, and he was like, "Don't talk when I'm talking, bitch." And then she's like, "Oh, Josh." I'm like, "What?" Yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'll never forget that. I think it was a Vine, bro, or a meme or something. I was like, "Yo, they is wild."
Unless it's scripted. Because if he's old enough, how old was he? Did he look like he was like old enough? Because when you get older, you can joke. I can't, but you can. Some people,
Honestly, that's
can
a
joke around with your
line
friends like
right
that.
there, man. That's a heavy line right there. I mean, if he can cross
Even if
that,
you're joking, I think
then-
that's out of hand.
I'm about to say, even if he was joking, I mean, that goes back to what you were saying earlier, then that's not your parent. That's your friend. If you could do that to your mother, and it's just a joke, they ain't joke. That's your friend.
See, the thing is, the bullshit. I feel like as we get older, we should be able to do with our parents. Not curse at them, tell them all that. No, it's just tell them what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right. I feel like that's the one thing. Because as I get older, you tell your parents like, look, you need to stop doing this because this ain't right for you. This ain't right for you. That's about it. You tell them what's right and what's wrong, but
Give
you
them
don't
advice.
do all that disrespectful crap. To be honest, unless they really deserving of it. If you had an abusive parent and you got just snap one day, I can't get mad at that.
True.
So,
True that. Yeah.
damn, we talked about a lot of different things.
Hell yeah. We had a minute. Well, not minute. Jeez, we had an hour and 20. A little 20 minutes over the original schedule, but that's all good though. I appreciate you guys coming out tonight.
Nah, but yeah, not Tyler.
Always
Thank you for
love
coming
you.
up with that insight.
Yeah, for real. That was definitely
thanks
good.
Thanks for having me on.
Look, I already know it's gonna have to happen, Doug. We're gonna have to have a car talk. We haven't had one in a while.
The people don't join on those. They just leave. They're like, what are they talking about? It sounds like
care.
gibberish.
That means we gotta build up a car audience. Tyler here does raps.
Yeah, I got you. I'll help you out with that.
Oh, he does. He raps.
He raps, yep.
Say,
Yeah, I got bars, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I do vinyl wrap and window tinting.
okay, I might have to
I need to get my windows
contact
tinted
you
badly.
when I start working again. Now I want to get my car wrapped. I don't know if I should do matte black. I don't know.
I see that interview with Matt Black.
Don't do matte.
You don't think so?
Matte scratch is easy and it
Oh,
looks
yeah, yeah.
like over
You're
time. Do satin. Satin's close to
Satin,
matte, but it's a little
That's
better.
what I was thinking about because I was thinking about satin red. I was thinking
Satin
about matte. I
red
was thinking
is
about satin.
beautiful.
Satin is
Oh, my
beautiful.
goodness.
Satin period. Just look at us getting into the car talk. All four of us are car people, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
Satin just makes the car beautiful. I seen this on YouTube. The satin red Mercedes. I'm like, yeah, now I gotta get my Benz wrapped in satin. I don't know which satin. Maybe satin black. Maybe candy the red that I saw. I don't know.
I'm gonna be that cliche with the camel wrap. I'm good with the camel wrap. That's it.
I can't do that.
Camo wrap's hot.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it in orange, black, and white. I don't know when.
You do your favorite colors. I know.
I have to, but then again, my dumb ass was like, "Oh yeah, let me go with a red and black, color configuration for the car." My engine bay is red, so then I'm gonna have to redo that. But by then I have my shop, so fuck it, why not?
I just can't wait to do my motor swap. I just need to.
That
do
too,
that
that too, man.
E55, E550 motor in my car, and I'm good.
I just want my forged internals. I just want forged internals. That's all. More power, baby.
What I'm thinking is, before I throw them that the E550 motor into the car, I'm thinking about seeing if I can get the internals forged. Because I don't think anybody's ever done that. If I could do that, I could throw a supercharger on it. That means it'll be pushing like 500, 550 horsepower.
Sheesh.
So,
You gotta have to machine the engine.
huh?
You gotta have to machine it.
That
There's
shit
a lot
cheap.
that's got to be done. But honestly,
You gotta machine the block, everything.
That shit ain't
I'm thinking
cheap, man.
I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to just get the motor swap, have my 410 horsepower. I'm good with 410 horsepower on a
That
light
shit
car.
is not cheap.
There was a machine shop. I actually got lucky. I had got my cylinder head for my Eclipse machine for I think he charged me like 120 or 200. I think no more than 200.
Wow.
He changed he cleaned all the valves, all the springs, lifters, all that shit. He cleaned it all.
Wait, did you take the motor apart first?
Yeah,
You took it apart?
you remember when I did my Eclipse
Oh,
project?
that's why it was that cheap. Because if you had got it cleaned and they had to take it apart, yeah, that would have been a
No,
different
no,
price.
no, no, no. This is when I was working at Mr. Tire, bro. I had my Eclipse jacked up in the back, cylinder head completely off. That was my first ever
Yeah,
cylinder head project, man. I think I did pretty good. It ran, had a little bit of oil in the coolant system, but it still ran. It still ran. Yo, and you know what's crazy? All right, so Tyler, remember my Eclipse? Always fucking misfired, right?
Yep.
I finally found out why it was doing it. And I'm so mad because I want my fucking car back now.
I think we can end the live though.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. I'll tell you in a second. Let's end the live first. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all coming out tonight. We're gonna be going live again on Friday at 9:00. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Peace.